Hello, I'm Brian Noble, CEO of Family Policy Institute of Washington.
And I'm Brad Payne, President of FPIW Action.
A couple disclaimers before we get started today. Nothing in this video is considered an endorsement of the candidate, nor the candidate's endorsement of FPIW or FPIW Action. It's simply a public service to meet and greet the candidate.
All right, Sean. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Glad to have you with us today. Well,
Super happy to be here.
I'm going to start out with a three-part question. If you tell us specifically what position that you're running for, and then tell us a little bit about yourself and your family, and then finish up with your experience for this position.
All right. So my name is Sean Murphy. I'm running for Kitsap County Commissioner, District 2. A little bit about my family. My wife and I have been together for 16 years. We have two boys, ages 12 and 10. I got out to Kitsap County in the mid-90s while I was stationed over at Subbase Bangor. And when I got out, I decided to stay. I figured I've been to 48 states, 5 foreign countries at that point. I thought this was the most beautiful place in the U.S. I'd ever been, so we decided to set up roots down here. I also have a daughter from a previous marriage who's turning 21 in November. We live over in Port Orchard. I alternated back and forth between the peninsula and West Seattle ever since I got out of the Navy. And the last time we left Seattle, I said, well, we're done with Seattle. We're going to set up roots over in Kitsap County. Bought a house over in Port Orchard at that point. Experience-wise, I'm the vice chair of the Kitsap County Republican Party. I've done quite a bit of volunteer services to kind of undo some of the damage that had been done by COVID. We were putting together park cleanups to get the community back out and engaging with each other again. Then, as time has gone by, we've been looking for more ways to serve our neighborhood and our county. And the county commissioner position looked like the next logical step to be able to serve our community.
Great. So what is the primary promise you have for the public if you are elected?
Well, one of the things that I keep hearing is that the public feels unheard. And so we've been spending the entire campaign really getting to know the people in the county and what their concerns are. And our commitment is to listen and to deliver on what the concerns are of the county. We're hearing a lot about the permit processes need to be streamlined and need to be organized. We're also hearing a lot of concerns regarding homeless, drug addiction, mental health, and our housing shortage out here, and we intend to address those situations while we're in office.
Very good. What do you feel differentiates you most from your opponent?
Well, if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, I don't really pay too much attention to what it is that differentiates me with my opponent. We both have some good ideas, and the reality is we're going to just let the county citizens decide which ideas that they want to prioritize and go with that direction. So, I feel it would be unfair to my opponent to, turn this into a I'm better than you or you're better than me at this, that, or the other thing. What we really want to focus on is the people in the county and what their concerns are and get those addressed.
Awesome. And what fourth and final question is, what did you learn during the primary that is positively impacting you during this general election?
Really, what we learned in the primary is that when you start getting into this process, you think you understand what the concerns are of the citizens that you go to serve, but through actively conversing with them and finding out what their concerns really are, you find yourself going in a little bit of a different direction than what you intended at the start. For example, we've had a lot of people saying that, hey, we need more mental health facilities. And so we start going into that approach as like, okay, maybe we need more mental health facilities. But when we sit down with Kitsap Mental Health, what we realize is it's not the amount of facilities. We need more qualified people because we can put people in beds all we want. But if we don't have qualified people at that level to serve them, then we can't fill those beds anyway, even if we have them. So the progression as we learn what it is that the citizens are concerned about leads us down the path of finding what's the root cause, not necessarily what the perception of the root cause is. And then that's been allowing us to help shift our message toward the people as far as, this is what we're working on. This is what we're finding as we're working on it. And it's been very positive because people see that we're not just out here shaking hands and saying hello to people. We're actually learning what are the root causes and bringing that information to the people that we're looking to serve.
All right. Very good. Well, Sean, thank you so much. I know that seems short and sweet, but we appreciate the time you've given us, and we appreciate your co-laborer that keeps trying to make an appearance.
Yeah, we got some livestock guardian dogs here that are telling me it's time to get back to work.
They ramp up your social media presence greatly. So anyway, we appreciate your time so much. Thank you for sharing with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time. Have a great afternoon.
All right. Well, I'm Brad Payne with FPIW Action.
And I'm Brian Noble with FPIW. Nothing in this video is an endorsement of the candidate, nor the candidate's endorsement of FPIW or FPIW action. Like we like to say around here, go out there and defend and advance biblical values in the public square. God bless.